Actually watched the LCS video. Wanted to watch this. Bro, the LCS content has actually been fire recently. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Did you feel like...
I f with this. I f with this pretty hard.
Shake?
I watched like the first 3 minutes of it, and then I was like, I'll save it for stream. It's good.
Oh my god. There was a little bit of banter in the alt chat. Oh my. Zven.
Back to Academy. You guys remember this drama? Zven, like Yan talked shit mid-game to Zven, and then Zven said back to Academy and then refused to shake his hand after the game.
Take no prisoners. Yeah. Wow.
There it is.
Oh, what the heck is that?
You little fucking bitch, go back to Academy. I'll fucking kill you in real life. I'm 6'5", motherfucker. He said something like that.
What's going on?
I remember our first interaction, besides like playing the game.
I remember that day, yeah? We blew up.
So when you guys aced us and then you started talking shit, I was like, this fucking kid right here. Now I'm like really fired up, you know, like now I want to beat this guy for no reason at all, just like for this reason, you know. And then I shake the hands of like, what, top, jungle, mid, and I see you, and I'm like, nah.
Nah, not you.
My whole thing just goes red, you know. I'm like, and I walk past you and I shake Cordy's hand. And I remember like, I shake Cordy's hand more aggressively, like, GG, bro, to Cordy. He gets a one for both of you. I don't know. I was just like mad in the moment, but then afterwards I was thinking about, why did I do that?
For me, I know you said something, but I couldn't hear anything because like loud, and I was like,
yeah, it's really
still thinking about the game.
It's really loud.
And then you said something, I'm like, I don't even know what he said.
I said, yeah, well played, bro, or something like this.
Hell no, he didn't say, yeah, well played, bro. You think when he looked like that, he said, yeah, well played, bro? With that, like, hell no. I said, yeah, GG. I said, yeah, GG, sir. Good match, but I am the victor. Like, you think he said some shit like that? No, bro. Look at how he said it. Here it is. This is supposed to be, yeah, well played, bro. I'm supposed to believe that shit?
Oh, what the heck is actually going on?
I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it. Let's continue.
Like literally a million views on my tweet, and I'm like, okay, relax, you know. I didn't think it was gonna be that big of a deal when it, like, after it happened.
Yeah, I didn't really care either. I was like, well, huh? Why are people so mad? I remember people saying, do you hate Zven? I'm like, no. I have a lot of respect for that guy. I think he's really funny.
I think that game you played kind of bad, no, afterwards?
Yeah, I was just like, Lucian me lane one trick.
When you talk trash in the middle of the game, and you start losing, do you get like a sweaty feeling like, oh no, we can't lose this game after I just said that?
I actually don't remember how many Lucian games I played, but it was like getting to the point where I was like, can I not win all this champion? I remember I was really good at Lucian in lane. Like we would stomp everyone, but like I probably couldn't finish out the games in actual stage, so I was probably getting to that stage.
So back then you had Harry, now you have APA, who's like made his whole thing to trash talk. Most people do the trash talk on Twitter, which is why APA is so unique. Like most people say like, oh, playing against this team today, they're f***ing terrible, I'm gonna roll them over, kind of thing. Do you think it's like funnier to just say like in the alt chat, you guys are so bad, versus saying like some sort of joke?
I think it's more of a mental edge, and when you say in an actual game, all of a sudden like randomly, like we beat you guys and you're like
different era. Like before G2 started like all chatting all the time, I swear people used to not type ever. It was considered like, I guess old school esports was like, it was considered that was like ultra BM. You should never like, if people would type like some random people that were cringe would type good luck, have fun. I never typed that shit. Like, why the fuck would you want your opponents to have fun or have luck? Like, what? I'm trying to fucking beat your ass. I hope you have no luck and no fun. I hope you're miserable after this game. But people would type good luck, have fun, and then they would type GG after. That was it. That's all you got in competitive esports back in the day. No one was typing essays.
A little bit fuming. So let's say like I played a little bit well. Let's say like you lost the next fight. You probably would just like
more mad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what he goes for, I think.
Did that change your perspective on trash talk at all?
No, I usually have the habit of blocking people who type a lot.
Does that include APA?
I had him muted before so in scrims, usually I don't care, but when we're in a pause, I can hear ding, 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 and I can't mute him.
Oh, the chat sound?
Yeah, and I can't mute him in game, so I just decided I'm blocking you right now.
Does he do timers? Like
I unblocked him because he said he was going to start doing timers.
No way.
And then he stopped doing timers. I'm like,
Back on the list? Back on the block list?
Same.
How do you feel about TL at MSI? So at Worlds you were a rookie, right? But this is your second national. Did you feel like you have a different mindset coming to MSI than you did at Worlds last year?
So during Worlds, I like hard mental boomed a little bit.
Yeah.
Like before the stage started, even. So like when I went to that Riot hotel, I like made it in my mind as like I'm gonna try my best not to like mental explode or like.
Why did you mental boom?
The team atmosphere wasn't good at all, so it was like heavily impacting me. And like,
I mean, literally, your top laner and your jungler thought your mid laner was shit, even though your mid laner was arguably more important than your top laner that entire year. Like this team was dog shit until APA joined, bro. They were literally not making playoffs in spring, and Summit was such a liability. Like Summit wasn't Summit anymore. He wasn't the guy who like needed a lot of resources and he would carry the game, but he was like very selfish in his play. Like no, he was just like a negative for the team overall.
A common thing for like the Western boot camp, you go like really early, you play way too many games, you don't sleep and eat well, zero exercise probably, and then I saw you playing like 7 a.m. and then there's like an 8-hour break and you play again. I'm like, how does this guy do that? Is he like completely insane in the head?
when I do that, it's probably because I'm like, there's a one or two things. I'm like pretty pumped to play and it's fun, or two, I'm really tilted and I need to play war.
You're so stressed that you think you have to keep playing through, and then it gets worse and worse.
Yeah, pretty much.
So if I said I think you played a lot worse at Worlds and MSI, what would you say?
I would agree.
Do you think that's because your opponents are better, or because you play worse?
I think I played like very below standards. I think I was just like along for the ride mostly because I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I think at Worlds there were moments where like I felt like at all times I watched you play, you never made mechanical mistakes. You might have done something stupid, everyone does that, but you didn't mess it up mechanically at least. When I was at Worlds, I was like, you were like an Affiliates one trick for a long time. Like when you were playing Champions Q and Academy process, I was like, yeah, this guy's good at Affiliates, but that's it.
That's it.
And I watched you play Affiliates and you were missing like your spells and you were misclicking obviously, and I was like, what's happening? So do you feel like that was like a mental problem?
Yeah, he played so much better at MSI.
You're afraid of your opponents? Was it like oh, I'm on a big stage, I don't want to look bad?
Bro, is this not just like insane content? I feel like the LCS is so back recently. Came out of nowhere, bro.
Like, what do you think actually happened to you? Because I felt like you were a lot better in the LCS.
Yeah, I think I was just mentally out of it basically. More than mentally out of it, I think I was I lost my like how I wanted to play the game. And that was the worst part. So that's what I wanted to go into MSI, like have a strong identity.
Yeah.
I think I going to.
Yeah, I mean it's like it is just an interview, but it's like a good interview. It's a quality one.
Even playoffs, I kind of like was starting to lose my identity, and then going to the bootcamp, like this isn't working, this isn't working, this isn't working, this isn't working. So then I'm just like playing the champion, and I'm just like trying to do my best along for the ride.
But then you changed it up at MSI and you picked champs like Samira, which is like, it's probably like one of the highest confidence champs you can pick. You can't play a champ like that without confidence. So you obviously had like, was it like point no return, or was it I know I can play this and win?
Like the night prior, I was just looking through every like T1 game.
Yeah.
And I was just like looking at every champion, and I was like, hey, Samira seems pretty good at Samira seems pretty good against these guys. If they pick like really annoying champions like Camille or double AD carry. So I was like just thinking, and then my friend also said, yeah, just play some crazy cheat shit.
He's just talking to some like one of his homies who probably played Academy on Discord. He's like, yeah, bro, you're gonna lose the T1 anyway. At least play something hype. Give me some reason to watch this shit.
Some random friend.
Just a guy from home?
Yeah. And I was also thinking like, Samira might be actually good, like the night before and the morning of, and then I was like, wait, this is actually a perfect angle for it.
Oh, Faker called up, depth charge, stretch line, locked up. Faker almost falls. The Inferno trigger will bury T1. Yawn, you beautiful AD carry. He does it. Into the GA he falls. Yawn.
Damn, bro, T1 was so fucking beatable this day, bro. If Umpty just played better, if Umpty played like a good series for Umpty standards, or like if Umpty played one of the best series of his life, bro, they could have won this shit so easily, man.
Yawn finds Faker. Can he find more? 50-50. Yeah, this is it. This is your moment. This is your shot. You gotta shoot it. 50-50. Oh no, says not today.
Should have won both these games.
You guys lost that game,
Yeah, we lost that game.
but you played really well, and the game was in a winnable state.
Yeah. There was a couple throws I would say we got like caught like one or two times in a really bad spots, and then I think we could have fought way more aggressively. We could have like started Baron and just like forced him to come into us, or just like keep doing something. But I think I also lost a flash timer and a really bad timing, so that was really big for like momentum.
You feel like if you had played that same comp against an LCS team that were as good as T1, that you had won the game? Like name plays off kind of thing?
Nameplates off, we probably would have won, yeah, if we just like fist fought to the death, like we usually do.
Yeah.
It's also hard to like.
I feel like that's the problem though. The nameplate's affecting NA to the degree that it does generally. I think there's a huge issue. One thing that I would always say about LCS teams is LCS teams would be like bad at using the advantage of being an underdog. Like the advantage of being an underdog when you're in a competition is that you can play freely. You're expected to lose, so you can just go out there, give them your best shot because you're expected to lose anyway, right? That should be the mentality of an underdog. So somehow NA struggles with that mentality. Like they'll play versus a team that's supposed to be really good, and instead of it being like, oh, we can just like ball out, play as hard as we can. If we lose, doesn't really matter. Instead, they have a mentality where it's like, we don't want to embarrass ourselves. We're already shit. We don't want to look that shit. We don't want to get like gig out class. So somehow we're not at an advantage when we're underdogs. But then when like NA is expected to beat a team, and this has been less true in the last couple of years, which I'm happy about. But previously, for example, when NA played like MSI 2021, I think that was probably one of the worst North American showings internationally ever. When you play teams that you're better than, somehow it's like, oh shit, we don't want to this up. We want to look really bad by losing to a team that's significantly worse than us, whatever. That was somehow not an advantage either. So it's like NA would lose the mental game on both sides of it. It was so fucked up.
Expect someone to know what to do in like a big stage like that, especially since I didn't play any Smear games, so I don't know if my teammates can have the confidence to like actually go in, you know?
Do you think having like 2 world champs helps in that sense?
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Because when I was a rookie, I know that like having like 3 to 4 of the best players in the West at the time definitely didn't make it harder to like get to your best form ASAP, right? I didn't have any jitters my first year because like my teammates were like really good at like all these kind of things, helping me learn both the game and the outside of the game. So I guess having, I didn't have a world champ next to me, but Mithy was pretty good.
Zven has one just really long hair growing out of his neck. I can't unsee it.
At a time as well. And I felt like
look at that hair, bro. What the
you reached your peak so much faster. Whereas like people that join like IMT or something, they don't get a real chance. They don't know.
I would say that I learned a lot from Core and I like trust him like insane amount. I think it's very easy to play the game when you have like the feeling of, oh, if I just play well, then we're probably gonna win the game.
Yeah, if you do your job.
Like takes a lot of burden off.
So there's one play from the T1 series that was really interesting. You're playing Kalista against Senna
didn't
Orange.
need to make us notice it, bro. There was a time I realized like last year, bro. I swear when you start getting old, you just get random fucking hairs that you didn't even know. Like I swear there was a point like 2 years ago. My girlfriend at the time looked at me. She's like, "You have a fucking long hair growing direct." I had a long hair, like as long as the hair on my head that I guess like you can't really see because it's like thin or whatever, growing directly out of my forehead, bro. I just had a forehead hair.
The bot side River, and I think your team dies in front of you. And then you make like a 1v3, you almost pull it off.
Yon! No way does Yon do this to cleanse away! He tries to get out from the owner, but the steadfast presence will stop him in his tracks. He was so close!
But you end up dying for nothing, and you just book your sums. And it feels like that moment, the game is instantly lost.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a play you make because you think your team can't carry this, and you have to do it now, or it's just gonna lose anyway.
So the way I saw it was, I can kill all 3 of them right now.
You played perfectly,
I saw the angle there.
Yeah, I saw it too. You played perfectly.
Yeah, but then I timed my flash. As soon as the Poppy E'd me, I flashed.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize if I flash in like a similar direction, that the Poppy still goes on me.
Yeah, you flash like way away from it.
Yeah, I didn't know that you had to flash way further. So I thought I could flash a little
timing
bit.
thing, no?
Yeah, it's a little bit timing thing, and so if you look back, it looks like I got bugged back into it. So I was really pissed at myself because I thought I missed the. I thought I flashed.
Bro, that was actually like, dude, I respect that. Like that was really
bugged back into it. So I was.
No, I like the way Yon played at MSI. The way he played at MSI overall, like sure you can make mistakes sometime, whatever. Like he played a good fucking tournament. Like if he keeps on playing like that, good things will happen for NA at Worlds.
Really pissed at my.
Like this flash, like this is an attempt that's respectable.
Myself because I thought I missed.
Like He's trying to time the flash. He flashes like here. He flashed like here. He went for a short flash, but I guess like the E had already connected, so he hits the wall anyway. That is an angle where he could potentially kill everyone.
I thought I flashed.
It's like you flash too early, then it doesn't go off.
I thought I flashed too early. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my god, I'm so boosted. But then, so my plan was flash a little bit forward, melee the Ornn, auto him one more time. Don't hop because Poppy has W.
Yeah.
Instantly kill Ornn. Instantly kill Kalista or Senna.
Because if you kill one guy, you will kill them all.
Yeah.
You will get Triumph if you have it, and you will...
The Ornn was like 2 autos from death.
Yeah.
And then I was like completely botched.
But then afterwards, how does it affect you, the play? You hear the crowd goes crazy, the whole stage starts shaking.
If you look back, I was about to punch my monitor.
Yeah,
if you look at the camera screen, I'm like...
They show that, yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, Yeon has that dog in him. I respect that, bro.
Punch my monitor.
Yeah,
if you look at the camera screen, I'm like...
They show that. Yeah.
What the fuck? I didn't know he had that in him, bro. Shit. Okay, Yeon. Respect.
The Showmaker?
Yeah, the Shoemaker. I was like so angry at myself.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of respect for, you know, having the guts to go for a play like that as a, not a rookie, but second national you ever played. It's impressive, and I feel like many people in your shoes, when they play nationals, people are sometimes playing for their jobs. Often people
Dude,
just
I'll be honest, if I ever hit anything, it's the desk, bro. I never hit any of my fucking equipment or my keyboard or anything. Dude, I still have like I definitely wasn't poor growing up, but I have the mentality of like, if I break my shit, I'm not like, even though I could buy like new shit, like when I was a kid, it's like if I broke my computer or something, if I broke something like that out of anger, then like as a principal thing, I would just not get it again from a parent. Like my parents would not like then buy me new stuff. So I still have it like ingrained in me, like if you're gonna break anything, either break yourself or the fucking desk or something. Don't touch the equipment.
go 0-0-0, do nothing, and then at least you won't be blamed for your team's loss, right? That game, your support and your jungler or whatever ran it down, lost the game. You can be like 0-0-0 up in CS and then just lose in peace, and you can keep your job, right? I feel like that's a big reason why like a lot of people play so scared. They're afraid of being blamed. But I feel like I'd rather go down with the ship,
Only break yourself instead of your equipment. Yep, based.
trying to win, than like taking the first lifeboat, you know, and just jumping off.
I don't prefer playing scared at all. It's like one of the biggest things I didn't like in my like first year, maybe even.
Same.
Yeah.
Like, I have like this entire like even playlist just to keep me like, I will not back down.
A playlist?
If you hit me, I'll hit you back.
It's impossible these days to have another.
I like that, bro. I think that was one of the reasons why no one believed in him. He just felt like just another like CNA 80 carry.
So Underdog.
You and someone is going to be a target on you guys' back, right? Everybody's going to be gunning for you. I had this old take that if you go to MSI, back when there was only one team, to be fair, if you don't have a massive like mental breakdown at MSI, the amount of practice you get both on stage and scrims against the best teams in the world will make you even better when you come back. So if you want LCS, you go to MSI. There's no reason you shouldn't win at Summer Split as well. You think you're just going to roll us all over in the Summer Split?
We'll have to see. Meta is always changing. 80 carry is different.
Yeah. I'm back.
You're back?
I'm back. You haven't won a split when I was playing.
True. All right. Fair.
2 splits, yeah?
Yeah.
Shake?
I'm gonna reject it.
Shake.
Okay, you know what? It's kind of cringe ending. Well, you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it.
Straight to the top. Don't stop. We go straight.
That's the part that the other people made him do. That's the part where the guy that was directing it made him do it. Don't blame this. Really good video. Really good video. We need more of that.